This next topic, can we just go over really quickly, like 2, 3 sentences? Call of Duty, they showed a new trailer. A lot of people are like, "Oh, that looks good." I'm still like, "Oh, it looks like crap." I've seen that 100 million times before. Space thing. I'm over Call of Duty, I guess. Ronan, did the new Call of Duty trailer and footage change your mind about it?
I will say that it raised my interest a bit. I will only because I will admit to being biased towards sci-fi space shit. Like I
Okay,
like that. I
which
like
is
that a
good.
lot. And I think what they showed kind of spoke to me in a way, but I don't know. It looked like more Call of Duty, where it was bombastic and over the top, and jumping out of the ship and blowing open the window to the enemy ship and watching them fly out into space. It's Call of Duty, right? You expect that out of Call of Duty, but
Right.
that's kind of what we were expecting them to show, and it didn't really impress me all that much. It's Call of Duty. You know what to expect.
Yeah.
So I didn't care too much about that.
Yeah. Neither. I just don't think you can just change the background and change my mind about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the gameplay looks so similar. The weapons again look so similar, and that's really what I don't like about Call of Duty anymore. And it's not like the setting or anything like that. It's how reused and recycled. I made a video like last year about Call of Duty, and it was a comparison showing literally every weapon in the game was a recycle or a reuse of another weapon that they used in the past, just
Right.
with a new skin, same animation, same reload, same concept, and people just miss it because it looks different now, but
Right.
it's still the same thing. And then some people pointed out that the ending of this Call of Duty was the ending of that Call of Duty, same animation, just
Yeah.
different people. Yeah, so hopefully this is not that. I can say for sure I will not be buying Call of Duty until I see reviews of it, unless it's given to me as a review copy, which it probably won't. But, but if it is, that's the only way I will check it out is with a review or when somebody else reviews it and tells me it's different. So,
Right.
because I fell for it with Black Ops 3, I'm not doing it again. Young, did it change your mind whatsoever?
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was watching the Sony conference and
Yeah.
this demo popped up and it started happening, I did not know it was Call of Duty,
Okay, which is
and
good.
I was watching it and I was like, "Huh,
Yeah.
this looks pretty cool." And then it kept happening, and then slowly but surely, I'm like, "Wait, this looks kind of familiar." Like the way
Yeah.
they're shooting it. There's just something
Yeah.
about the sound, the feel of it. What is this game? I feel like I know what this game is. And then Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I'm like, did I just fucking like enjoy
Yep.
a Call of Duty presentation?
Which
I
is
felt
good,
kind of
like,
ashamed of
You
myself.
should. Like, if they've done enough,
Shame
they
on you.
like it, then that's good.
So yeah, I will say this. I was very impressed with that demo. But the question is, how many of those levels will we get?
Yes.
Exactly.
Because that was one demo that we saw, and we saw from the trailer that there's a lot of ground, like
Yes.
on the planet itself kind of footage. And I feel like this game is going to have less space stuff and more ground stuff. If they can make it so that there's more space stuff in
Yes.
the campaign, this could be something really cool. Because what I saw in the Sony presentation, I mean, you guys are right. I am kind of done with Call of Duty, but this was the first glimmer of hope that I might have seen in a very long time. Because I
good.
actually didn't know I was watching Call of Duty, and that means they're doing maybe something a little different
Right.
with
Yeah.
these kinds of levels. The shooting, once they started shooting, on the space station, that's when I was like, oh, this kind of looks familiar, but. Like, this level design looks pretty cool. Like, I don't know how it plays, but, I mean, it looked pretty crazy. I just hope we can get more levels like that in the final game,
Yeah.
instead of this being, like, the only one or maybe just one of two levels that take place in space. But, like, the combat with the ships, the spaceships,
Yeah.
looks really pretty cool, actually. So, yeah, just the fact that I didn't know was a Call of Duty presentation is a glimmer of hope. Because if previously I could just, as soon as they, within the first 5 seconds, I was like, oh, that here comes a Call of Duty presentation.
Yeah.
The fact that this time they actually managed to fucking evade that
Surprise
notion,
you, yeah.
Yeah.
surprise me, is a good sign. So that's all
is.
I'll say about the matter. I'll wait until, like you said, the reviews or until I get a copy of the game and play for myself. But it's something. So
Yeah.
I guess a little
Exactly.
kudos there. Just more
Yeah,
space
it's
levels,
definitely
please.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely did have a different feel. I will give it that. I won't harp on the game. I just think I've been burned so many times as an active Call of Duty player that I'm a little more jaded on it.
Yeah, they
than-
got to win back that trust, you know.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for me, like I said before, I lean more towards sci-fi than anything else. So like it spoke to me in a lot more ways than one. Especially that first trailer, which people gave a lot of shit to.
Right.
Oh no, it's going to space. It's like more Call of Duty, and it got all the downvotes and dislikes on YouTube. But for me, it's kind of like I like the idea of them doing this. I just want more of this and less on the ground, left
Right.
trigger, right trigger, shoot dude in the face.
Yeah.
It seemed like from what they showed, it seems like it might take place on multiple planets as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be kind of cool.
There's like
But-
an overworld thing that like a HUD
Yeah.
where you can like choose which planet you want to go to or which space
Right.
station you want to go to, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And maybe so you can maybe tackle missions in different orders. You have like a set of missions, and then you can like kind of do whichever ones you want. And I'm sure some of them will be on ground, like on the planet itself, and then
Yeah.
other ones that take place in space. So if they can really sort of take that space concept and focus on that, then it might be something different. Then
Right,
it might
exactly.
be something that might compel people to really dive into that single player campaign. And
Yeah.
hopefully multiplayer will implement some space combat. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Awesome.
That could be something unique.
Yeah.
Something more different than they've done over the past couple of years. So
Right.
there's a glimmer.
Yeah.
I saw a
I
glimmer.
have a feeling it's